Alrighty, Blood Elites. I'm doing this in a kind of a weird way. I just decided to record, like, gameplay structure-wise. So, I've got some things on my mind currently, and that is pretty much some states about the clan. Let's just keep those for now. Basically, I've been thinking about how we've been running on Halo, things like that, all this little, small stuff that we can do. I'm not so great about talking and gameplay, so I do apologize about that. But basically, I'm kind of making this like a clan-wide depiction. So basically, what's going on is I've been kind of messing around in other games more than I have Halo, just as of recently, just because, honestly, just I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm just kind of getting about Halo. Anyway, so I've been thinking about our clan and because me and Sun started talking a little bit about doing a clan in this game, Warframe, right? Now, my whole premise is not asking to move to Warframe. I mean, it is free to play, and if you guys wanted to, I wouldn't say no. But some of you didn't want to join this because of certain reasons. But I'm bringing this up because I'm actually thinking about retconning our clan a little bit and taking some steps back and turning ourselves into just a clan in general, not like game specific like we are in Halo. For example, like the website would change from looking like Halo to looking like a gaming website. I guess kind of like Optic Gaming would, like a more gamer's approach than a Halo approach. So that way our clan no longer becomes Halo Pacific. Now, for the most part, things in the clan would run the same. Teams would be teams. The ranks, however, would be something that would change. I'm just going to give you an example here. Clans, alright? So as you can see, we kind of started some things. Like that singer just got off. We started a few things and whatnot. The ranks would be simplified down to things like member, recruiter, builder, warrant officer, commander, general, leader, based off what we need in the clan. And obviously, High Comm will still be here. But the concept is that we are able to move into other games. So, for example, let's say there's a member that plays Warframe a lot. That member can become 4th seat. No matter how many members we have, doesn't matter. He goes over there, he makes the clan, he makes the rules and the shots for Warframe while following the main basis of the clan, which for the most part, all the rules that we've created thus far are for the main part of the clan. There's nothing that really would conflict anything beyond that. The same rule, one of the rules that would probably change, because this is like a clan-wide council meeting, by the way, is if we do this, one of the things I want to change is that the person who's in charge, the High Comm seat, doesn't have to have Halo. Just because if you guys feel, and you guys want to go for this, but you guys feel that anyone who runs a different game has to have Halo still, I will still maintain that rule. But for the most part, I'm just thinking that we should just start opening to other games because Halo is kind of dying, I don't think it's going to be dead for a while, of course, but just with the state of Halo 5, state of MCC, and all that, it's really hard to run this clan right now because there's not a lot of people playing, not a lot of opportunities to ask members who aren't already in clans to join a clan, all this silly stuff. So me and Sun were talking about making Kevin, which I believe is Bullington, to run the Warframe division, so this is what kind of sparked this little idea of mine. I've been thinking about dropping the clan, but this actually kind of makes me look a little more hopeful if we go for it. Just because in Halo, we're not really going anywhere in terms of stuff, and it's just because Halo is currently just nowhere to go. I'm gonna go somewhere, so I'm not just. Let's go to Cetus. There. But basically, I kind of want to rehaul the clan a little bit to be more a diversity-based clan more than a singular clan. Because a while back, we made a council vote that said that we wouldn't expand to other games unless we had 60 members. But the problem is we're not getting there. People join and they just leave just because, well, Halo on itself is not as fun as it used to be. Like, I'm having way more fun on Warframe. God, you probably should have showed me this because this is making me want to quit Halo. But I'm having way more fun on Warframe than I am on Halo 5 or MCC for that matter, the classic Halos. I actually never enjoyed the game this much. This game is like Destiny, but better. Oops. Yeah, of course it's free to play, and it's got its downs and perks. I'm gonna go ahead and go out into the wilderness. Because why not? Or my worm popped up. But the thing is, what I'm thinking is that our clan seems to be playing Warframe. I've been seeing Overwatch. I've been seeing Minecraft. I've seen some Call of Duty. I'm not sure if there's enough to justify a branch over there. Gears of War is a possibility. Me and Son actually talked about that one a while back, and I know I say Son a lot, but me and him were like the only two in the clan that played Gears of War for the past while. Or not Gears of War 4 in the past while. I know T's got it, but I haven't seen her on it. Another thing is also because she's going to start getting busy, people are going to start having schools, and I think in order for BLC to grow at this point, we need to expand to games that, it's not good to be here at night, to expand, to just go to other games and trying to expand there. I love these characters. Go full auto. Whoa! I didn't know that was there. I don't like that thing being there. Is that that's like a geyser. Don't land on it again, please. But no, I've just been enjoying other games a little bit more than I have any other things. What is that? I don't remember what that thing is. Edelfarn, that's new to me. I think I might know what that actually is. But, yeah, I kind of want to see what the clan thinks. I kind of got a clear structure on how these things would work, and it also gives us a reason to use the forums. Because basically, in the forum structure of it, it'd be like, let's say we have Destiny group faction, then we have our Halo faction, then we have a Minecraft faction. You know, the list goes on, right? Let's just use Minecraft, Destiny, and Halo as an example here. The HighCom would get, you know, permissions on the website like I do to be able to add, remove, promote, whatever they, you know, need to. I'm gonna switch this back to first. To get things done. But the forums would be set up. Oh, that's what an Edelon is. I've never met those. But, I'm just kind of, like, I'm thinking it as, like, oh, they do more, I didn't even think, I'm too busy focused on talking right now that I don't really care. Yeah, full auto right now seems to be better. Did I not hurt you now? You're staring at me. I don't like that. Oh, let's see in here. Bang. Bang. But yeah, as far as, okay, so as the farms things go, as far as the farm things go, or not the farms thing, what am I thinking about farms? I'm trying to focus on the game too much more than I am talking. Oh, can I attack you now? Yes, I can. I'm not supposed to be able to take out level 20s, but I'm going to do it anyway. But basically, I would see it like this, because on the website I have sub-forms that I can use, so basically, depending on whatever faction you're in, our examples is the Call of Duty, Destiny, Minecraft, and Halo is what we're using. If you're a part of our Halo group, you'd go to the forums, and then there'd be your forms. Then you would see Halo, you would click on that, and then in there would be sub-forms, would be things like news and things like that for your group, specifically in your faction. The news on the main and then like if you're in the Destiny group instead of the Halo group, it would be the same thing, except it'll say Destiny, then you'll have your same things like news and all that. And then if you're in the Minecraft group, you'll have things like news and then servers, get all that type of stuff. Whatever the leader of that group needs, the forms would be there. It says like his own personal forms that he can moderate. And then the main website, of course, will still have the rules and things like that. Like for instance, the main news post would be for things like, hey guys, we added a new faction. There's a Call of Duty faction now. It'll be added to the forums shortly. Stuff like that. I think this is those things that my friend said I can't kill yet. I believe it. That's just kind of a thing that I'm thinking about, and the ranks should be kind of simplified down, because of course if we did this we couldn't do Sanghelian Spartan ranks. I know that's something a little unique to our clan because of the Halo and whatnot. Bang, bang, bang. But I kind of want to do this. I kind of wish I started doing this in the beginning, because this was actually an idea that I had before I decided to bring back DLC. It's kind of something I wanted to do back with GNGA, I guess you could say. I wanted to not do the just Halo, because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And I just want to see what all y'all think about this, because personally, I just don't think Halo alone. I don't know what's going on over here, but I like it. It's also so we can open the door to allow different groups, and obviously our numbers to grow in a bit different of a fashion. Jesus, how am I already so low on health? Apparently I'm out of main ammo. Are you flamethrower or something? Oh, you are. You shoot flames. Oh, I got a brief amount of vulnerability. Let me just kill you. I probably won't stick out here for much longer, nor do I have a whole lot more to talk about. Jesus. Will you just die so I can leave? I'm not gonna waste this much ammo on you just to leave. I'm gonna kill you. Thank you. No, what is this? Nope, that didn't hurt him. Die. Get boosted, man. Yeah. I'm just kind of hanging out here now. Yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts on if we took what we had now and then just kind of separated a little bit. Because, honestly, like, again, I have so much fun on other games, and I've been seeing us playing the majority of the time on other games. Ooh, what's this? Ooh! I'm not gonna die down here, am I? Because I don't want to spend any more infinity than I've already have. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna come down here. Oh god. But I wanted to see what you all thought. Oops. There's a few things going on here. Where's the exit? It's over there. Or no, it's not. Wait, where's the exit? I want to leave. Is it over here? Oh, it is. See, I was thinking there for a minute, but that's just something I want to throw around. I don't think I kind of explained it that well, so I'm gonna go back into here. I'm gonna find a spot to sit and then explain it a little bit better. Spin so hard to get your rewards. Okay, let's find a spot to. Where a good spot be? What? I know a good spot. We're gonna go to one of my favorite spots that I've recently discovered. I'm pretty sure it's not a glitch, but I like being out here anyway. It's over here. Ooh, gosh. Almost overshot it. Look how far away I am. It's not that far away, but I was just over there at that little tower there. So we came quite the distance. I would try to go further, but this is good enough. Okay, so I'm going to go over again real quick, just quite briefly. Basically, what I'm basically wanting to do is take a few steps back with the clan. I want to change the website from making it look like it's a Halo website to making it look just like a gaming website. So, probably make it a little more generic. As far as the logo goes, I said I'm going to keep it as it is because I put a lot of work into that. And the Spartan and the Elite thing that I've got on the corner of the website will probably still keep that type of aspect, but I'll add a little bit more from other games. Just show off the different games we're on, so perhaps depending on what factions we get into. The next thing I want to mention is that ranks will begin being simplified down a little bit more to be a little bit better than they are, because right now we have over 150 something ranks. Honestly, it's a little bit ridiculous. Honestly, I didn't think it would be that many. I sat down and did the work on that, and then I kind of realized that was like a lot. I could probably simplify the ranks down back to some kind of what we had before, but obviously still more ranks. Again, the ranks would probably be more labeled in what you actually are. Like, for example, if you were a recruiter, it'll say you're a recruiter. If you're a member, you just say you're a member. Because I'm thinking we really don't need the whole recruit, private, sergeant, all this type of stuff in the clan. Being low on numbers anywho, it doesn't really work that well. And simplified ranks, I think, just work a lot better. And then again, how like the things would work if you're not part of the Halo. Again, like going back to the Halo, Minecraft, and Destiny concept, that stuff would be on the forums. The news and stuff and events that affect the entire clan will still be posted on events and things like that. But what I'm really thinking about doing, if you guys go through this, I'm gonna just simplify everything down to make it ease of access. So that way, things that are like news to Halo would be in the forums, news to Destiny would be in the forums, and things like that. I've already got it all kind of planned out in my head on how this would work. If you guys would want to go for it, it would work. And as to your question about how this is basically going to work, what happens to Halo? What happens to the clan if we decide to make this change? Other than the things that I described, there's probably something I probably should mention a little bit. What's going to happen is, obviously for the Halo branch, I'm going to choose one person who's going to become a HighCom for Halo. Alright? That's the person that's going to be in charge of Halo. It'll probably be myself, honestly, if anything, because I'd want to stay on Halo. But me as first, second, and third command, we've got to be the whole kit caboodle, because we're just going to be managing the website and the members and making sure that those in HighCom will be doing what they're doing. But it doesn't say we couldn't, obviously run those different things. So, and then what we're going to do, if this comes through, is we're going to talk to ourselves about becoming who's going to be what, for example. Like, a lot of us play Warframe, so if one of us becomes a Warframe, me and Sun talked about it, we're thinking that Kevin could be that HighCom role of Warframe, and being the one to read the Warframe, changing the concepts of branch, and all that. And then, if we decide to have a Destiny, which I don't think we're going to have a Destiny, somebody would be chosen for Destiny, and currently, basically the way I'm looking at it, is like the members that we have, like, now, would be taken, going to these places, and doing what we do for Halo, but for that game. And I kind of want to know what you guys think. And the reason why I'm bringing this up specifically is just because a while back the council made this decision about expanding to other games. We're all like, oh, we should wait till we have 60 members before we do this. But my thing is, are we really going to hit that number with Halo as it is? I personally do not think so, at least not any time near soon. And being a small clan, if we divide it into the games that we play the most, to be honest, I would say that we would have better luck growing the clan, because then we'd be on for, those segments. There would be always a leader on for the members if they need it. So, for example, let's just say Insane Vic did the Overwatch, because I see him play Overwatch a lot. If we had an Overwatch, he's always going to be on, and so voila, there's always a commander on. Me, I'm not on so much, and right now I'm kind of the only HighCom, and I'm beginning to think clan in general just needs a rehaul, because there's some things I'm kind of seeing that are working, but could be better. Again, like the ranks. I mean, they are working. It's cool for the customization design, but at the same time, it's a little bit tedious. So, yeah, I don't know what else to really add. I probably will think of stuff later, but I decided to do this in a video form, since I'd rather you guys hear what I have to say. over just text, because I'm not really that great of a writer. But personally, I really, really think that our clan could be pretty much doing better in terms of other games. Honestly, I don't think Halo would be that great. At the current time, we got a small group of Halo players that don't mind, being in those areas and those things, but I kind of see a lot of other members playing a lot of other games. And not to mention that if we could do this, MCC could become a branch too. As I was mentioning with the MCC update, if it's actually good, which will be coming, I was going to open a branch for MCC, and perhaps we could just go ahead and do that and get that done, but that's if we decide to push this through. I really want to know what you guys think, because I understand that, like, now the system works, but, like, I think it could be working so much better if we had this rehaul. It's just kind of my personal opinion. I didn't want to do anything yet. Again, this conversation was sparked because Gunslinger invited me to Warframe. I had so much more fun on Warframe than I did Halo. I'm actually playing it every day. He's on every day on Warframe, and I see you guys. I took a time and a little bit looking at what games you play. Like, Bullington's on Halo 5 right now, but let's see here. I don't think Vic's on. Gunslinger's always playing Battlefield, so perhaps he could be a branch leader on Battlefield. Lone is always playing Warframe, so perhaps he could be a Warframe leader if Bullington doesn't get it. Moonbutt seems to always be on Borderlands. Ode always seems to be playing that Winter Seeker game. We got a couple of people like Pat who always plays Halo. We still got Sky who plays Halo, like, religiously. But yeah, those are a couple of people that in our clan that I know that play that. And of course, we got some people who are regular, like Lone plays Minecraft a lot. Sky also plays Minecraft a lot. And just because one branch is different doesn't mean you guys still can't participate in that game. Like, for example, if there's a Destiny group, I'm not going to say no if you guys want to come to Halo. And I'm not going to say no if Halo wants to go to Destiny. I'm not going to say no if Destiny wants to go to Minecraft, and if Minecraft wants to go to Destiny. I'm just kind of thinking we should have set groups for these games. So, for example, I wanted to do a Minecraft Realms. I'm thinking I should put somebody in charge of having members on that realm. You know what I'm saying? We've got a thing starting on Warframe, so somebody should be in charge of Warframe. I think you guys kind of getting the idea, maybe, hopefully, at this point. This is going to be on the news section of the website, and I'm just going to title it Clan-Wide Council Meeting. This is basically the big factor for the clan. And I understand that the website can halt members sometimes, because it can be hard to recruit people when you have a website part of it. But from what I've seen from you guys pretty much support the website. I don't think the website should be ever dropped. I've asked T. I think I've asked T. I know Gunslinger says we should still be using it. I know Lone Survivor says we should still be using it. Sun says we should still be using it. Those three off the top of my head that I know for sure. So the website maybe not that half bad of a thing, but I also thought about dropping the website. But it makes things so much nicer and organized. But what I'm saying is, the whole reason I want to do this overhaul like this is because I really think it would organize our clan a little bit better. One, because I kind of don't want to do the weapon certifications and the classifications thing. They're cool, they're great, and you know, the teams things can still happen, but I'm noticing like this as I go along, this small issue, just because we're a small clan, I feel like because we don't participate things in as a whole, it can kind of be an issue, I guess you could say. Oops, mode not available. I did not mean to hit that. Just ignore that I hit that TV. But I really don't know what else to fully say, because I'm thinking here. Make sure I got every thought down for the council. Okay, since I was meditating for a little while, let me get some warm up going on here. This is a nice place to be, though. But no, I guess I'm just basically saying I kind of want to expand to some of the more popular games than Halo, because Halo, let's just face it, it's not really that popular anymore. Like, I don't like saying bad things about Halo like that. Oh god. Oh hey, put me forwards. Teleport. Another different butterfly. That's actually kind of cool how they did that. But anyway, so I guess I'll leave this off, guys, with me saying, think about what I've said before you make your full-on comment, unless you're like dead center on your thoughts. Just don't be jumping the gun too much when it comes to this. Really think about this, because like I have, because I've had about a day or two to really think about. I've actually been thinking about this for like months. It's also just one of the reasons why I've been thinking about leaving VLC, because I was just kind of wanting to start something different, kind of something not specific to one game, because those are not one map. It's just it's really hard to explain sometimes what really is kind of going on in the head. Oh man, a minute, I can't go over there. Overshot. Well, where do I teleport here? Not that far. But definitely think about it, put your thought into it, try to visualize how you think this would work if it did happen, because the way I'm basically seeing it is just that we separate into different games, and yeah, we can play those games together still, but that one person who's in charge of that game will make that section of us grow. Like me, I'd be in charge of Halo, probably, making that section grow, but I really don't want to do Halo anymore, though. That's my thing. But we can see what other groups and people say, and we'll go there. We'll think about it. I bet everyone in the lobby's like, what the fuck is this idiot doing, jumping around everywhere? Sometimes I actually just admire these advanced mobilities. Sometimes I can't do jumps like that. But yeah, just think about it for a moment. I want to see what you guys think, and then maybe we'll get somewhere with this, perhaps. I'll be keeping tabs on this, of course. Let's see where this goes, because I personally think this would be the direction to go. I really do. Just because it makes things a whole lot easier. It really does. It really does. hey, Tech9D accepted our invite. And that's what I'm talking about. Growing like this. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. That's a perfect example at the end here. And just comment down on the news post what you think. Will you stop talking over me, dude? I guess it can't be helped. Well, anyway, I will be waiting for your guys' response. This is your leader, Kokujiminte II, with down to the current clan, wanting to kind of renew the clan. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back to check your comments.